Good morning, it's Randy Floyd, Midwest Anxiety. Hey, it's Saturday morning. Oh, it's about 7:10 a.m. We're ready to push out this morning on the Be Kind Kansas tour. We're headed down to southern eastern Kansas to Pitt State. I think we're going to be there, let's see, it's about 2 hours, so we'll be there about 9:15 or so, making plenty of time. Registration for the Out of Darkness walk that we're really excited to be a part of. So you're just going to spend the day with me, and we're going to go down to southeastern Kansas, spread lots of kindness, look for kindness, see who we can talk to about kindness. It's all about kindness. Our goal is to spread kindness all over the state of Kansas, bring awareness to kindness, and just have you join us in this experience. So here we are, it's 7:10. We're pushing out on Saturday morning, April 30th, and you're just going to join us on this experience. It's going to be a day of fun. We've got pushing down to Pitt State. It's about 2 hours away from me, so we'll be taping along the way. Maybe we'll stop places and talk about kindness. Who knows what we'll do on this Be Kind Kansas tour. This is actually the first day of this. Really excited. We've got dates coming up. May next week we're gonna, I think, go down to Wichita and all the cities down in that area. And then next week I think we're going to be in Topeka, and then the next week Leavenworth and Lansing, and we're just going to make it all over the state of Kansas on this Be Kind Kansas tour. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop for gas here in a minute. We got to get gassed up and just get ready for the day. We've got coffee. Here's some coffee. We got coffee this morning. I love coffee. And got water, we got snacks, we got everything ready for this tour. First stop is, well, we may make it, before we make it down to Pittsburg State, we may stop along the way and shoot some footage of where we're going to be, but really excited. We're going to meet Teresa Davenport. She's our Be Kind club leader for Girard Kindness Club. We're going to meet her at Pitt State, Out of the Darkness walk, which really just that's what happens when you're live and driving. Camera moves a little bit on you. Don't worry though, guys, I'm safe. So we're gonna just meet Teresa down at the Out of Darkness. Let's focus this a little bit more. Out of Darkness, and just meet her, and basically, we're going to participate in that event to really highlight awareness and education and support for people that may be struggling socially and emotionally. So I'm going to turn off the camera for now. Be safe. We're going to be safe out on this road as we're shooting all this, but I just wanted to welcome you to this Saturday awesome, it's a little bit of a drizzly morning, but that's not going to stop us from spreading kindness. Hey guys, just gassed up. It's about 7:20, a little after 7:25 here, and we're just getting ready to head down to Pitt State. It looks like we'll be there in about 2 hours or so. Put us there about 9:30. I think the registration's at 10 o'clock, so that should give us a little bit of time. We may, along the way, we may just stop and shoot some video and try to connect with some people. But we got a full tank of gas and we're headed out, so join us along the way. We are live on Periscope during the day, so for our next tours, actually next week, we'll be live again. We're going to do this next Saturday again, and so we'll be out, and I think we're going to go south towards Wichita and spend some time in Wichita, so hopefully you'll join us then. But Periscope, Randy Floyd. Hey, it's about 7:41. We just started heading south. Started heading south towards Pittsburg, Kansas. Hey, thanks for joining us on Periscope this morning. Let's see, 7:50 in the morning, totally excited. Love bringing this content to you. You know, today is all about spreading awareness about kindness and all the great things that we're doing in our communities. Headed down to Pitt State, Out of the Darkness walk, and really excited about that. Just would love to, you know, I'm gonna pull over here in Louisburg, Ottawa, and just see what's going on. I see there's a Burger King in here. Maybe I'll stop in Burger King, McDonald's, and Phillips 66. It's a rainy day. I don't know, maybe I'll just go in and talk to them about kindness. All right, guys, here we are at McDonald's, Louisburg. We're getting ready to go in and talk to some people about kindness. Stay with us here while we go in, and we're gonna see if we can find some people. Alright, it's Randy Floyd, Midwest Anxiety. We're here in Louisburg, Kansas. Just ran up on this great group of guys, and here we are talking about kindness. This is a great group of guys, yeah. I probably wouldn't be able to put what they said on camera, but off camera they had some great discussion. And so I really enjoyed just spending some time with these guys. They really had some valuable things to say. A lot of joking around going on here in these moments, but once I turned the camera off, this guy asked me, is suicide preventable? And so we had some great conversation around that, so enjoy. You can see we had some fun in McDonald's there. A great group of older men. You know, older men, when they get in McDonald's there, drink their coffee, they have a good time. I just kind of ran right up on them, and one of the guys said, "Hey, how about us?" Anytime someone has a camera, they love to talk. So here we are. We're back on the road here. You know, I'm just sitting here thinking about what we're doing and really how cool this is going to be. You know, this is the first date that this tour is that we pushed out, and I'm just thinking about stopping back in Louisburg and just talking with those guys and seeing the smiles on their faces and that kind of stuff, and looking forward to seeing what we find at Pitt State today, the Out of the Darkness walk. And then I'm going to connect with Teresa Davenport, our Be Kind Club leader in Girard. She just recently set up a Be Kind Club. All right, here we are. We were on our way down to we're in Fort Scott. Here we are in Fort Scott, downtown Fort Scott, historic district. We're headed down to Pittsburg, Kansas, Pitt State, but we wanted to just stop and see beautiful Fort Scott. It's such a historic town, and wanted just to get out and take a little bit of footage of that. It's probably... All right, the moment we've been waiting for is here. It's about 9:40, and just looking here, and we're about to turn on to Pitt State. I see some of the campus here. Very exciting. Looks like we're here at Pitt State and the university. Pitt State Gorillas. So we're just gonna find our way. I see the health center there. We're just gonna park and get on campus and find our way to the Out of Darkness. Hey, I'm here finally at Pitt State, and we're just waiting for the walk to start. It's about 10:45, so I'm just sitting around talking with people, and just really pleased to be here and spend some time at Pitt State this morning, reaching out to people that really care about people that are socially, emotionally struggling. You know, the Out of Darkness Suicide Awareness Walk. I love these events, just to really participate in walks and activities that really just promote good social and emotional well-being. And I think the more that we do these things, the more that we all kind of, in our own ways, support just mental health. Mental health is one of those things that we rarely feel comfortable talking about. Some of us feel more comfortable than others, but really kind of the goal of mine with Be Kind Kansas and to promote spreading kindness in our communities and all over the state of Kansas, but also really to kind of help people understand that we socially and emotionally struggle, and kindness is the thing that connects us all together. Kindness is something that we can choose to be kind in any situation. We have the choice and option to do that. So really, I appreciate you guys following this video and just really supporting our cause, Be Kind Kansas, and our Everyone Struggles campaigns, and just really Midwest anxiety in general. You know, our goal is to have genuine and authentic relationships with people and help them understand that they matter, that they have more strengths than weaknesses, and we talk about strengths over struggles, and that's what we really believe, is trying to help people understand that we all have great things about us, and that we do stumble at times, socially and emotionally struggle, but those things certainly we can manage in our lives. So thank you for staying tuned to us throughout our day on this Be Kind Kansas tour as we're in the southeastern part of Kansas. We've got lots of other things planned for today, but I thought I would just connect with you before the walk starts. It's about 10:45, so we'll just hang tight until the walk gets started. This walk here at Pitt State, and I've met
Caitlin Martin.
Caitlin, tell us a little bit about the Out of Darkness walk and maybe how it's got started on campus.
All right, well, we are a small club called To Write Love on Our Arms, and so we wanted to do a big event this year, and we knew we wanted to do a walk, but we weren't really sure how we were going to go about doing that, so we reached out to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and they've been amazing to help us coordinate this, and we really just want to get the word out to the community that, you know, there is hope and help is available, and this is something that doesn't have to happen to people. Like, we can spread awareness and just be here for each other, and so we wanted to make that an event and also help fundraise so that we can, you know, put some funds to work in getting people help and education. So we're hoping to just have a really big event of people coming together and sharing stories and just sharing hope.
Awesome. How can they learn more about your group and future activities?
To learn more about our group, you can look us up on Facebook. We are TWLOHA Pitt State on Facebook, so it's To Write Love on Our Arms Pitt State. And we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and we go most of our events through there. But if you're on the Pitt State campus, you'll probably see us around. You can find information about us in the Campus Activity Center.
Awesome, thank you.
I'd like to welcome you guys, and we'd like to start it off by saying that this is like a safe environment, this is a safe space and a place of hope and things like that. So everyone is welcome here and everyone should feel safe here. We'd like to thank we're going to start it off. Lauren's going to explain a little bit about the different colors of beads. So go ahead.
The AFSP uses different colored beads to signify how suicide has affected your life. The white beads are for if you have lost a child to suicide. The red beads are for if you have lost a spouse or partner. The gold are for lost a parent. The orange are for if you lost a sibling. The purple are for if you've lost a relative or a friend. Silver are for if you lost a first responder or a military member. The green are for if you have struggled personally. The blue are for if you support the cause. And the teal are for if you've had a lived experience, including an attempted suicide attempt.
With some stories and some poems, so I'm actually going to share my story first. I wrote it down so I don't forget things. In 2005, I was 9 years old. I woke up on a summer morning to play with my younger brother like I did every day. This day would be different though. My mother got a frantic phone call from my grandpa. I didn't know what was happening, but I could tell that my mom was worried. She drove me and my brother to my aunt's house to play with my cousins, but we didn't really play. We could tell that something was wrong. Later that night, my aunt drove us kids to the hospital. My mom took me into a separate room to tell me that my grandma was not doing very well, but that I could go see her if I wanted to. She wouldn't be able to respond to me, but
very first major depressive episode. My brother had just been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It threw my family into a loophole. My parents were going to get divorced. My first grandparent died. And that's when I began to self-harm. I self-harmed from 6th grade all the way up until still through college. So that was really hard. I started therapy when I was in 8th grade because my family found out about my self-harm in a way that I didn't want them to find out, but they did. And So they immediately got me into therapy. So I'm very thankful that I have parents that could understand that I needed to go talk to someone. They weren't rude about it. They just wanted to help me. So I'm very thankful about that.
Well, I want to first off thank you all especially you, for the courage to be sharing your story. It takes a lot of courage to come up here in front of people to share the struggles that you personally have. So I commend all of you for volunteering, for being our first, because I say first, annual campus walk. And as a community and as a whole, I'm not worried about the money raising, the dollar signs. I'm more worried about bringing awareness through the country, throughout the community, letting them know what resources are available and that we are here for you and you are not alone. Suicide actually is a major health issue, and so it needs to be viewed as that, just like diabetes is, just like cancer is. Suicide is a major health issue, and it's preventable. So I can encourage every one of you, if you know somebody that's struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them and tell them, I'm worried about you. Be direct. Are you thinking about taking your life? Let's talk about it. So it takes all of us as a community to make a difference.
So again, just thank you guys so much for being here. This is kind of small, but it's our first one. So it means so much to just have you guys here. If this touches your heart in some way, then we've done our job. So today we're going to walk 3 miles. Suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death for people ages 15 to 44. If you guys want to walk the full 3 miles, you can. If you want to come in and out, go for it. We're going to have the music playing, but this will just be a time to walk and talk to other people. You can still buy raffle prizes and baked goods, and then at the end we'll drop our raffle prizes and do a little bit more. So we're going to get our music started and get our walk going. So thank you guys again for being here.
Very good. I was just telling you.
Introduce you to a couple people. We've got Martha here. I just met Martha. She's part of the Girard Kindness Club. And then I've got Teresa, and I really have enjoyed meeting Teresa. Both of these ladies have huge hearts. Teresa reached out to me and wanted to start a Be Kind Club in Girard, and I was so excited when she did, because you know, sometimes we think that one person, one small city, one town can't make a difference, but I totally know, because I've already talked with these ladies enough to know that they've got a lot going on. So I thought we would bring them to you. So Teresa, tell us a little bit about yourself, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Teresa Davenport, but everybody calls me TD. I've been called that since I was 18. I am a cancer survivor, so I had a lot of people be kind to me when I was going through my journey, and still, after 14 years, people are still kind to me. I'm still getting cards in the mail. People still ask my husband about me and things like that, and I've just always loved people. I'm a people person, and I just wanted to reach out and just start a kindness club in Girard, because it's a small, close-knit community that people really care about each other, and I think it's just going to catch like wildfire.
Fantastic, fantastic. Martha, you were telling me about how you always like just doing kind stuff no matter how much you do. Tell us some of the things that you do. You said that sometimes people think it may be a little bit too much, but you and I were talking like, how can you do too much?
Yeah, really.
Right?
I know. I give rides to people when they don't have a car, to, like, if they need to get medicine or they need the groceries or things like that.
Or church.
And then I mentor. I used to take these 5 kids. Well, I could only take 3 of them, but I would bring them to church, to Sunday school, and then I took them to Bible school. But they've moved now, so I can't do that anymore, but I help. And then I mentored the school. I helped 2 4th graders, and then I helped kindergarten class of 17. So I enjoy it. So I will do what I
She
can.
stays busy. She's always doing something. And she's always got a smile on her face.
You know, part of Be Kind Kansas is go around the state of Kansas just connecting with people. And what I'm hearing from these ladies and people at Girard and Be Kind Club is just to be intentionally kind. You know, we all have things going on in our life. Sometimes they may affect us in a negative way, but when I find a way to get out of that is just to be kind to yourself and reach out to other people. And that kindness really does draw us closer together, and it puts a really warm feeling in our hearts. And so it's been awesome to be here today. And you know, here we are driving around Kansas trying to find nice people and kind people. But we just stopped at Pitt State, and they have an Out of Darkness walk. Where really it's talking about you know, suicide awareness and those maybe that have lost someone to suicide or maybe themselves struggle emotionally and socially. And so what a way to connect kindness and emotional social struggles together. I think what I learned today and speaking with you guys is that we all just in our day can be kind, and we all know that not only can we be kind, but we all struggle in our own ways. So I appreciate you guys connecting with me. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much for letting us
Thank you
be
for
a
being
part of
so
this.
kind and starting.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I told you
I'm
when we
very
were on
excited
video, I was
about
like,
this.
I'm gonna come see you guys, and it's only been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I
And I
know.
was so glad I put that on there, and then you guys came.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
Yes, yeah. I was like,
It's
If I
like
would have seen
catching
this
on.
deal and then put that and then put you and then, I mean, this wouldn't have happened. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like one
It's amazing.
spark.
yeah.
One
Lit a
tiny
fire.
spark did all of this.
Yeah.
We have Barbara here from the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
All right, awesome. Well, I just wanted to get her on camera and have her tell you a little bit about maybe not only Out of Darkness walks, but her foundation also. So do you mind just telling us a little bit, Barbara?
We have been around. We are currently in our 5th year. Our chapter is the Greater Kansas chapter. We cover the whole state of Kansas and 11 counties in Missouri. What we do is not just fundraisers, we also put on educational programs. We have more than said that we're trying to implement, not just in the KC area, but throughout the whole state of Kansas. It's a wonderful DVD about, it's geared towards educating not just the teachers, but also the youth. And we also we send, as a chapter, we send people to Washington, D.C. to fight for different...
Oh, I won a prize.
Oh! Yay!
Do I have to go right now? Just, I won a prize. Do I pick right now? Oh, hold on. I won a prize. We'll be right back.
Well,
I won a shirt. I won a Pitt State shirt, so that's awesome. So sorry about that, Barbara. We'll get back after now. So
that's okay. I was talking that as a chapter, we actually send people to advocate in Washington, D.C. We do that every year. The chapter pays for the hotel, the state. It is awesome when you have all 50 states represented and marching the Capitol and fighting for different mental health bills that we want to see passed. We also send people to get facilitator training so that they can start their own support groups. We do many things locally. We have community walks to bring about awareness and to raise funds. The funds, like I said, we give back to the community. We also do a motorcycle ride, and we help out and participate anywhere we can to educate the public.
very cool. One thing that we believe in at Midwest Anxiety is strengths over struggles. Certainly, we believe in we all have strengths, but also just being aware that we all have struggles. And this walk today was awesome, and meeting people, and just the awareness that we all have, and we can support each other. So we're definitely going to be contacting you and seeing if we can. We talked about the school kickoff, maybe having a walk or something. So stay tuned. But Barbara's awesome, and thanks for having us out. And
Thank you for everything you do.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, it's 12:58, and wow, I just had an awesome experience at Out of the Darkness walk. Met a lot of great people. Totally excited about what I came away with. Came out with a lot of great connections, and just people that are really interested in being kind and supporting people that socially and emotionally struggle. I got some swag too. I don't know if you can see it, but it says "Be the Voice." Be the voice. Hashtag stop suicide. Got that. I got a hope love bracelet, a Hope love bracelet, and I want a Pitt State shirt. I will remember this event definitely by all the swag. So we're on to our next activity. We're gonna go into Girard. We're gonna have lunch. We're gonna shoot some video of Girard. We got a Be Kind Club in Girard. You met Teresa Davenport, our Be Kind Club leader. We're just gonna go into Girard and see what's going on in Girard. Just stopped for lunch here in Girard, and I gotta show you what I'm eating here. A little authentic place in Girard. I can't even pronounce the name, but I'll just show you the menu here. So here's what we got going on at this table. Martha back at the walk told us about this place. It's a good place, yeah. Really enjoying it. Here's the, thanks Martha for recommending it. It's awesome, authentic Mexican food in Girard, Kansas. Next time you're in Girard, Kansas, check this place out. Very yummy. Loved it. Just had lunch in Girard. Very good, authentic Mexican. You know, I really have enjoyed my days so far. You know, just getting out of normal surroundings and connecting with people. It's kind of fun just doing something totally new, eating at a new restaurant, seeing new things. I think you really start to kind of appreciate not only what you have, but you know, certainly all the other things that maybe you don't know about, and quite an experience. So far I've had a great time today. I'm just gonna drive around Girard a little bit, but this looks like the Girard football stadium here. Jamison Field looks like a downtown city square. So as we drive up on it, we may stop for just a minute, drive around the block. But we've got a Be Kind Club here in Girard, thanks to Teresa Davenport and all the people in Girard that want to be kind. So I thought I'd come down here and check out their town and just see what kind of cool things are going on in Girard, Kansas. Alright, well it's about 3:40 and we're making our way back to Kansas City, and we're gonna make a stop in Olathe and talk to Joni at Starfish Project. They do some awesome stuff all over the city, and wanted just to give you guys an idea of all the kindness that they spread around the city. And so we're gonna make a stop and talk with them. So it's about 3:40 now. We should be there about 4:15, 4:30, and we'll give you a little bit of a view of what Starfish Project does. Really excited about Joni and their work, and Joni and Tom, and would love to have you hear some of the stuff they do. Next stop is Starfish Project. Looking forward to talking with Joni and Tom about what they're doing. They're so kind people, and look forward to talking with them about what they do in Starfish Project, nonprofit organization that they just do so much. So yeah, so stick with us. We're here, and we're just gonna go in and talk with them. I'm here with Joni and Tom from the Starfish Project, and today, you know, we're out just finding people that are doing awesome, kind things in our community. And I've known about Starfish Project for a while. I've been wanting to talk with them, getting them on video and those things. So definitely would like for them to tell their story. So guys, tell us how Starfish Project got started.
Well, look, thank you so much for stopping by, Randy. Kind of give you guys an idea of what we do. We really try to reach out to nonprofits in the city, find out what they're looking for, and then go back out in the community and try to either get those items either donated back to them or educate the community on what they do, and try to get people more involved. What I have him running around town doing is he has this nice truck and trailer. And so if you guys are cleaning out your homes, doing some spring cleaning, just have some items that are good to somebody but not to you, please give him a call. He'll come by and pick him up, depending on what he picks up as to where he'll drop them off throughout the city. Another thing that we do with those items that you drop off, we have families and individuals that go from being homeless to now an agency has helped them get a place. So we'll actually go in, try to do a call to action, go pick up those items that you have, and then fill up those 4 walls and actually make them a home.
Fantastic. So who are some of the, who do you usually get who do you get calls from?
Just about anybody. We have a lot of people that through real estate agents that know about us.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to move, and people are like, we're going to buy new furniture. The stuff still has some life in it.
All right.
And we don't want to take it to the dump. We don't want to throw it out on the curb. We'll go pick that stuff up and make sure it's just an individual that needs it, a family that needs it, or an agency that can use it.
Fantastic. So really anyone that's got, are you dealing mostly with furniture, or do you deal with...
Oh gosh, we do household items, we do clothing, furniture. We also do some office furniture. We're able to take some of a real estate insurance agent. She had some office furniture that was still really nice. Tom was able to take that down and donate it to Whittier School downtown.
Fantastic. So if someone's needing some items, what's the process for that? Like, how does that, if I'm needing something or someone else, what's the process?
Well, there's a couple of ways. You can either email us or you can give Tom a call. We try to keep a running list, and that way when we have items that are being picked up, we can check our list, see who needs those, and really reach out and donate back to who needs them.
Awesome. So I know you guys do, you're a 501c3, is that right?
Yes, so we can give tax deductible receipts.
Awesome. And I know that you've in the past done various events and things in the community. Can you tell us maybe a couple of those events, or just what, if someone's looking to do an event with you, what that might look like?
Oh my gosh, if somebody has an event, we welcome them to share that event with us, and then we try to share it on social media, and then we also try to go and support as many of those events as we can. Like last week we did the 5K, the autism walk at KU
Edwards campus.
And then today we were out visiting a New Horizons ranch.
And some of those events, like the autism walk last week at KU Edwards campus, we can help get volunteers.
Okay.
Those type of events also.
So you really, if someone's looking to get something started, then they can come to you and you can help them kind of then navigate the process of getting volunteers or setting up the event and that kind of stuff. Is that right?
We really want to be a connector for the nonprofits as well, whether they're looking to get started, whether they're looking for questions or need help with things. We like to be the connector and point them in the right direction on who can help them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Looking on your website, I see that you have different categories of different organizations and those things. Tell us, I guess, a little bit about that, and tell us about that, I guess.
Sure. So as I'm reaching out to those nonprofits, I try to sit down with either about 3 to 5 new ones a week, find out what they're looking for, like I mentioned. We also give them a free listing on our website, so when we're out volunteering all the time or networking and people are saying, oh, I'd like to get involved with this, or where do I start, they can actually send them to the website. They'll be able to find those nonprofits and get started.
Great. Well, I know this is probably an awesome question, but Starfish Project, I gotta know where you came up with that name. So
have you heard of the Starfish story?
Well, I do know that starfish come into shore and throw them back out. You have to throw them back out and they live. I guess, am I coming somewhere close to that?
You're pretty close. Well, there's a story that's been out for years, and I've seen it as a kid, and it's always touched my heart. And it's about the old man. He's walking down the beach, and there's a little girl, and there's starfish everywhere, and she's picking them up, and she's throwing them back into the ocean. And he says, well, what are you doing? You can never save them all. So she picks one up, and she threw it back, and she said, no, but I made a difference to that one. Picked up the next one, said I made a difference to that one. So no, we can't. Yeah, so no, we can't save them all, but we can sure make a difference one life at a time. So that's where Starfish came from.
Fantastic. So I see connecting lives, resources, and acts of kindness.
Yes.
One at a time. Huh?
One at a time.
One at a time.
Exactly.
Fantastic. So can you guys tell us where you pick up and deliver?
Okay, in general, we try to stay within the greater Kansas City area. If there is something that we really do need, we will go a little bit further outside the city, but not real far.
So I really like what you guys are doing. The way that I look at it is that you connect with someone that needs something. You go out and you find what they might need, and then you deliver it to them. And that seems like an awesome personal service that maybe not all places give when we come to thinking about donations and those things. Can you tell us just a little bit about that process and what that means to you?
Well, we really try to make sure that your donations go back to somebody that can use them, not just drop them off someplace where it's like, okay, well, I hope somebody got them, or maybe somebody else makes money off of it. If they do, we want to make sure that that actually is going back to support other folks.
Basically support their mission, whatever it may be. If it's a food pantry, some of them do have small thrift shops that help support their actual mission, which is to be a food pantry, to give people free.
Last question. I just want to know what a typical day may look like for you guys.
I'll let him answer that one first.
For her or me?
Go ahead.
Actually, our days are very different. My day starts out, I've got 2 young men that help me go make pickups. One of them happens to be her brother. They're both deaf. We have our own way of communicating with each other, but they meet me here. We take off from here and we'll go out and make pickups at people's homes. Normally furniture, household items. If we have someone in particular that it needs to go to, we then take it directly to them, if at all possible, the same day or possibly the next day. If we don't have anyone that needs those items right away, we may take them to one of the nonprofits we work with, Avenue of Life, Cross Lines, Community Services Shawnee, the list goes on and on, T&K in Kansas City, Missouri, just all these different agencies that need different things.
And then a typical day for me, I'm usually either in the office or out networking, or I really try to sit down with either 3 to 5 new nonprofits every week and really try to find out what they're looking for again, get them on our website and get people educated and find out how we can help them.
Fantastic. Anything else you guys want to say?
Basically, as far as picking stuff up, a lot of people always ask me, what won't you take? Well, what I won't take is, if you wouldn't buy it, I won't take it. So it's kind of a thing of one man's trash truly possibly is another man's trash. So if it's something that just needs to go out to your curb and be thrown away, don't feel guilty about throwing it away.
And
it really needs to be in good repair and have some life left in it.
And we also can't take TVs.
And I cannot take televisions at all. No TVs.
All right, well guys, I appreciate it. So there you have it, guys. It's just pulled into the driveway where I started this morning. It's 5:42. Wow, what a day. That was awesome. Started out the morning and basically pushed out and went to down south to Louisburg and to Fort Scott, and then made our way to we made our way to Pittsburg and went to Pitt State and did the Out of Darkness walk and met some great people. And then we came back to Olathe and talked with the Starfish Project and Joni and Tom and just the great stuff that they're doing. Hey, what I want you to do is I want you to definitely continue to check out Be Kind Kansas Tour. We're going to be on tour again next Saturday. I believe that we're going to be heading south again. We're going to be going to down towards Wichita and just trying to connect with people in Wichita and the areas around Wichita, and just again trying to spread kindness all through Kansas, one person at a time, just connecting with people. So what a day it's been. I've had an awesome time. I've loved connecting with people, and hopefully you'll enjoy what comes of it. So until next time, be kind, Kansas. It's like I came into a dead end. But yeah, and for all you guys that are wondering, we're being safe. Don't worry. This is all about safety. Safety is my middle name. Randy Floyd I guess Randy Safety Floyd. All right.